Greetings and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Heroes of Might and Magic 2, The Price of Loyalty. You may remember I did Heroes of Might and Magic, which was my first Let's Play on this channel, and I stated that I actually enjoy playing through franchises and seeing how games evolve. So, basically, The Price of Loyalty is an expansion to Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And so basically we have various options. We're going to play a campaign, and we have the original campaign and some expansion campaigns. Now I do intend to go through them all. The expansion campaigns, you have 4 different campaigns. You have The Voyage Home, Wizard's Isle, Descendants, and Price of Loyalty. But
Viscount Krager.
We don't want to do that. So what we're going to do is the original campaign. So are we ready for the intro?
The troubles all began 3 years ago with the passing of the old king, Lord Iron Fist. The king left 2 sons. Roland was good, kindly, and honorable, while Archibald was not so good. Traditionally, the choice of the heir falls to the royal seer, but he died in a tragic boating accident. His successor's luck was no better, with Frederick falling out of a window, Robert slain by a dragon, and Johann dying of food poisoning. Archibald accused Roland of murdering the seers, and issued a proclamation against Roland. Fearing for his life, Roland fled the place for his castle in the west. With Roland gone, Archibald was able to influence the new royal seer's decision. The seer chose Archibald, and Archibald crowned himself king the next day. And so the war for succession began. Choose your lord.
Well, so that's the intro. The original name for the game was Heroes of Might and Magic 2: The Succession Wars, and as the intro stated, is the struggle between the 2 brothers who were descendants of Lord Iron Fist, if you remember, who was the knight from Heroes of Might and Magic 1. The original campaign is quite interesting, so because you're basically playing 2 ends of what's essentially the same campaign. So how I'm going to do it.
Thank you for choosing to serve me. You will find I can be a very generous lord to vassals who remain faithful, which is more than I can say for the cowardly lords who refuse to take the oath from me. I am king, not Roland. No one can stand before me and refuse to serve. Go! I have allocated a sum of gold for the purpose of making an example of the lords closest to my castle. Crush them and report back to me by means of the magical amulet I have sent you.
So basically what we've got here, this is at the bottom, you've got the campaign. It's basically a campaign tree. You basically go through and choose, I think, where you go option 1. Now it's quite interesting going through here, because there's a similar layout for Roland, who's essentially, whereas Archibald is fighting from the palace, Roland is basically doing a resistance campaign from his hideout. Now one of the interesting things is that some of these optional missions give you bonuses, so that help you through the game, which is pretty cool. But come the midpoint, around about, I think it's around about mission 5, you can choose to switch over. Now, instead of actually starting the other campaign, what happens is you basically swap sides. So all the benefits from before are lost, and you do the second half of the other person's campaign, but without the benefits. So, depending on how you played it, or what you wanted to do, you could get a total of 4 different storylines from this campaign. Now, how I intend to do this is, it was pretty classic when you had these 2 people fighting these, that you would fight and basically you would see the ending to their campaign. But in terms of, and then the future something, it would tell you which one was canon. You'd find out. In this case, canon is Roland wins. Now, rather, because Roland Ironfist marries the Queen of Erathia, which is the setup for Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to play through as Archibald till the end, and then I'm going to play Roland. And basically, in terms of the storyline, it's Roland, Archibald almost wins, basically gets to the end, and then Roland starts his resistance. So that's how we're going to do it. Right now we have the scenario First Blood. King Archibald requires you to defeat the 3 enemies in this region. They are not allied with one another, so they will spend most of their energy fighting amongst themselves. You will win when you own all the enemy castles and there are no more heroes left to fight. And we have a choice. Basically, we can choose a bonus to get. We can have a Mage Ring, which increases our spell power. A Minor Scroll, which increases our knowledge, or 2,000 gold, which is what I'm going to go with. Because these artifacts, although they're good and they are artifacts, they don't carry over. So it's a good boost, but it don't really help as such, and 2,000 gold will probably come in handy to help us start out. So let's see how we get on. You face 3 opponents in this scenario. Capture their castles and their heroes to prove your worthiness to Archibald. Okay, so we've got Zam the Necromancer with the attacks, 1 attack skill. Yeah, the same 4. A couple of options. We now change our formation. We have spell points. So rather than the number of copies being the number of copies of a single spell, it's 10 times your knowledge is your spell points. And we're playing as the new faction, which is the Necromancers. Skeletons and zombies to start with. We have our spell book, which we start with the haste spell, pretty good. And this is the row for our artifacts, you may remember this. Under here, we've got a row for secondary skills. This was the started where you needed wisdom to learn higher level magic. So, for some basic wisdom, you learn 3rd level, advanced would be 4th, and the top level, which is 5, would be expert. Necromancers also start with Necromancy. Now 10% creatures to back skeletons, which is pretty useful. The bonuses that were in Heroes of Might and Magic 1 are basically skills. So, and I'll show them on this coming experience because there's a couple of them. It's quite interesting. Let's have a look and see that castle. Now the bonus with this addition is that the town screens all had like full operatic scores to help how they started. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, where is it? So effect music volume, might turn that down to 5, see how that goes. 5 for the volume, we've got CD stereo, MIDI, without Opera, let's see how that goes. I mean, as always, if you don't, we have a dynamic interface, which I'll show you, basically changes depending on who you're playing. This is the good one, this is the evil one, and we set it dynamic. Got normal video, interlaced notes, cursor, speed that we're doing, show on. Here's our new load and saves, and cancel before. We have digging, we have shows the info for the map. Okay. Puzzle map, digging, and the map of the world. Of course, what we have here, this is the Necromancer Castle, where we have skeletons. They're pretty good-ish. They're very. The benefit of skeletons is that they're numerous, especially for a necromancer. Because it will be from here when you get the fact that necromancers are fairly overpowered because they're like a sting or a snowball or an avalanche. They start up, they get more and more powerful as they kill things because of necromancy. We have zombies. Take them. They're very, very slow. So we've got all these resources. Now this is interesting. These are our heroes. We could see barbarians have advanced pathfinding, which is reduces movement penalty by roughly 10%. That's what barbarians usually have. Another necromancer. And these are our creature buildings up here. We've got Mage Guild, Thieves Guild, Harbour the Shipyard. Statues increase your income. So creatures, generally a core building for your early monsters. You have to build your defences up, and you've got a bonus, which in this case is Storm adds 2 to the power of spell power. So, yeah, generally it's the same. And here you have Captain. Basically, when there's no heroes, then you can have a Captain who is very weak, doesn't improve, but still allows you to cast spells and stuff. So, here. We will have Sandro the Necromancer. Followed by, let's see, let's build a pyramid. Pyramid allows us to build mummies. Okay, so we've got something like that. Because we started using it. We'll do the classic, give all their troops to one fight while the other goes and explore. But we're keeping the skeletons because, quite frankly, skeletons are really one. Let's go and harvest some peasants for some water. Yes, peasants stored my power resources for the skeleton. Do you wish to finish your engagement? Of course we do. Now we've got, this is the hex grid, it's slightly bigger. Now we'll put some more tactics. And basically what will happen is you can have the choice to skip your turn. Shambling undead. Is one of the 2 new actions. See, we lost 3 skeletons. To kill them. Practicing the Dark Arts of Necromancy, you are able to raise 5 skeletons of the enemy's dead to return onto your surface as skeletons. That's pretty good. Gold, that's always good to take gold of them. And that's our first turn. I'll show you we also have the Knight. The Knight has the leadership. It increases your morale by 1. That was what they had before. Because that's actually quite weak compared to everyone else, but apparently with 3 skills, they also get ballistics, which basically means they are better at attacking sieges. So, well, we won't bother with that with them just yet. We've finished our turn. So, there we go. Restores our spell points, except we're already at maximum. But we've got some goblins and let's find out where the ore is, but goblins are good for now. Group of goblins with desire for greater glory wish to join. Yes, fair enough. Thank you, get some sulfur, more resources. Carry on this way. So we're looking, and as you can remember now, one new thing was that another new thing was that here you could start upgrading creatures. Where the creatures were pretty much the same as the first game, except for the new factions, but some of them could be upgraded. Not every creature could be upgraded. For example, the skeletons couldn't be upgraded, but some of them could, which was, for example, you can upgrade the graveyard to produce mutant zombies, which are basically better zombies. In terms of power, the Warlock is still fairly powerful and fairly expensive, because the dragons could be upgraded. In fact, they could be upgraded several times. So not only did they have the best unit, but they could make the best unit even better. So that's interesting. We'll see how that works. So there we go. Mansion produces vampire. So we'll go like most things, these still have fairly complicated skill trees, basically. Not skill trees, building trees. Look, I've got 2 heroes, so I believe they've got 1 each. It's like replacing sorceress, a knight, and that looks like a wizard. We've all got castles, the same numbers as right, and they've all got towns, which is nice. We're done now. It's nice to see you look cross, so you're done. Your building. The hay spell. You might as well, it doesn't really need to use it here, but given that we've got so there we go, 3 skeleton, all that, and we'll get 4. Now knight in the gazebo, ballistics or stakes? Stakes gives us more gold, that's always good, so we'll learn stakes. Strength of our opponent from the Oracle. Let's see, well, we've got the most income, we've got the best army, we're pretty good at everything at the moment, so, yeah. But there's always room for improvement. Fountain, that. Meanwhile, we can build vampires. Store to maximum. Go this way. Half inch, okay. Okay, what we will do here, we want more Liam for liches. They require some mage guild, so we'll build a mage guild. And this mage guild, we can learn Cure, Magic Arrow, and Bloodlust. Okay. here, this is pretty much the path to our lands. You'll be able to see them moving about. They're going to find themselves, so we can just go out there and make it a hero, and range around there until they start walking. The ore pit's up there, so that's always good. Villages. Now there, would I be able to, possibly if I hasted the goblins, okay, sure. Haste. What have we got? Speed of average, speed very slow, speed average slow. So we've lost some, most of them. They don't really matter, they just can't bother. Two of them will do. And he gets. Okay. I'll take you back. Here we're on day 6. Upgrade, we can build a laboratory. It's a lot of money, but that gives us bone dragons. To be honest, that's pretty cool. See what we got. We've got you. Do you in there? Can we afford any bone dragons? We can. Afford one bone dragon, that's pretty cool. 2 liches. Liches are basically, yeah, 3 vampire lords. 3 vampires, so not vampire lords, but yeah. Something like that. And we can afford. So you can't afford you. We haven't got any of you. And we haven't got any of you. So that's us done. So we can what we're doing now. Head over here, get that spell. I think we can head over here, yeah, head over here and take this. Okay. Veteran Platinum Grove lots of veterans. Increases a unit's attack skill, magic arrow with causes damage. Haste. Okay, now, see, this is what's interesting with it is it has an area effect that will, in this version, also damage our own units. So we'll need to be somewhat careful who we're attacking. And more importantly, where we're attacking. Flying unit, vampire horse. Dragons. Bloodlust on the liches. If we look, you can see that they're actually targeted by multiple spells. So we still did. We lost one bold dragon, some skeletons, but we got 3 skeletons, so we replaced them. And they've given us visions. I believe it's an adventure spell. The outlook predicts the likely outcome of an encounter with a natural army camp. Within free spaces of a monster for it to work. Okay. Now let's see, we haven't got you. Don't really have any money because we spent it. Probably work on getting our money now. So we've got enough. That increases our income by 250 a day. Well, that's worth it. Eagle Eye gives your hero a 20% chance to learn any given first or second level enemy hero used to get into combat, or Necromancy, which allows 20% of creature skills. So we'll have that. You can come here. Oh, didn't need to do that. There we do it. 180 upgrade. Don't really want to at this point. Probably build. Oh, don't need captain at the moment. Build the well is pretty good. Well increases the growth rate for. Yep, remember that one. Allows us to see how many we get. Available, also got growth. Pretty good. So let's bring you back down here. Don't mind you. Lich, we've still got loads of liches, but never mind. No. And we'll have a moment. Couple of zombies there. There we go. a bit longer because we did have to put up with quite a bit of rambling from me, so yeah. Now I could use my liches, but I will not because it's likely to damage my units. Let's see, let's block you. These are golems, and these are units from the wizard faction, which is the other faction. Spell points, okay. That was quite a lot. That does mean that we've now got advanced artifacts. And an artifact is an article that is appropriate to the universe structure of text of the tree and break it off and find that it does not melt in hand. Which is the ever cold icicle. Which means my cold spells do 50% more damage. I haven't got any more. Never mind. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. This has been Galvane doing Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 2. If you like what you see in here, be sure to like, subscribe, share and comment. And until next time, goodbye.